Hi, my name is Jericho Pino, and I'm from Los Lunas, New Mexico, and I was the Grand Senior Sheep Showman at the 2023 Arizona National. I've been showing sheep for about 10 years now, and I've been in the livestock industry for as long as I can remember, whether it was from my dad having ewes around the house or whenever I bought my first sheep. My favorite species is definitely sheep. I mean, I tried out hogs like in the way beginning of my show career. I just dropped it. I was not a real big fan of it. And then I tried out goats for a little bit, but I just didn't really like them as much. So I just moved on and completely focused on my sheep. I think it's worked out for me in the long run. The best part about showing is definitely the connections and the people that you get to meet. I mean, I know all kinds of people over the country just because of showing sheep. Usually before I start showing, there's a little bit of jitters, but I usually just focus on my sheep, make sure they're all set. Sometimes I'll look at my dad for pointers and if the leg is messed up, but other than that, I'm focused and dialed in on that sheep and looking at the judge and staring him down. I think that kicking it into the next gear for showmanship was honestly just when I was on the road to Arizona National. Like, I told my dad that I was gonna get the job done and I wanted to win it. So whenever I was walking into the ring, I just blocked out everything, went into the ring and just showed and just wanted to get the job done so I could get into the spotlight at the Arizona National. I would say that my experience with the Arizona National has been really good. I think I've been going there for as long as I can remember. I think leading up to 2023, I was really pumped to go. I had been working really hard all year. I'd say that my experience in the final heat with the judge in showmanship was definitely really intense. I mean, he had us out there for a long time. Getting that handshake was just super nice, super surreal, and I wish I could go back into that moment and feel that again. I thought that I got third overall, I don't know why, so it was like, what? They handed me the grand banner, I was like, oh, I did win it all. My showmanship win at the Arizona National honestly meant a lot to me, because beforehand, showmanship really didn't mean much to me because I usually just went out there for like a warm-up for the actual market show. But I think this time I really set my mind to it, and I think it just goes to show you go out there, you give it your all, keep that intensity. I think that you can honestly accomplish anything, and I think I went out there with that mindset and it just worked out for me. My dad always says to just go out there and give it your all. I mean, if somebody's gonna beat you, you gotta make them work for it. Just go out there with that intensity and I feel like you can accomplish anything at the end of the day. If I could go back in time and just tell my younger self something, I would tell him to just stay consistent in the barn and don't really let like my outside life like affect how I work in the barn. My name is Jericho Pino and I'm from Los Lunas, New Mexico, and I was the Grand Senior Sheep Showman at the 2023 Arizona National.